Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is again Sunday evening, November 10th, 2019, and I'm on my way back to home from my parents' house after dropping off the 6 birds from today. 5 chickens and 1 duck. That leaves me with only 1 Marantz chicken. That's it. I kept it because of the beautiful red coloring. I was supposed to get 6 Marantz chickens, but I'm afraid that when I went to Rural King in Norton, Ohio, that I was sold a bill of goods. But at least I have 1. So, now, what I want to talk about in this process is plucking. Plucking birds is pretty annoying because you got to get it just right. Not only do you have to pull off the feathers, but you want to pull off the hairs. Because not only are there feathers, but there are hairs as well. And so you can use hot water on chickens and guineas. It's somewhat effective on ducks, apparently, so far, but not entirely, because ducks are just made for the water. You can use no water, or you can also use duck wax, which I found out today. Now, again, the duck wax, you have to get that stuff melted. It took forever. But, again, you put it into the hot water, and then you have your shock bucket of ice water ready to go. And when I used the duck wax on the 1 duck from today, just the first time trying it out as an experiment, it worked very well. Very well. So what I recommend for best plucking chickens, guineas, ducks, maybe even turkeys, because I haven't done it yet with turkeys, but anyway, is the duck wax route. And I got my wax on blendedwaxes.com. That's blendedwaxes.com. You can also get it on Amazon from Traub Supply. I believe that's the name of the company, Traub Supply. Now, what I would recommend doing is assembly line, where, let's say, for instance, you wanted to butcher 4 birds, okay? So what I would recommend you do is dispatch all 4 at the same time, head removal, etc., or bleed them out, whatever. And then make sure that your duck wax water is ready to go, and your ice water is ready to go. And then once you have the 4 birds, take the next step. So you would take the first bird, dip it into the duck wax water, and then into the ice water. And then the second bird into the duck wax water, into the ice water. Third bird, and then the 4th bird. You've got all 4 birds ready to go with a hard wax shell. Then you just take them one by one, and then, removing the extra feathers that are there. Because, they do want you to pluck some. So I take that back. After you decapitate, then remove some feathers from each of the 4 birds, all at once. And then again, take the next step, duck wax water, ice water, duck wax water, ice water, and 2 more times. Because, again, that's an assembly line. I really believe in the duck wax because it's going to take off as many feathers as is easily possible, plus the hairs. And that's the thing. Remember, you got your pin feathers, those little tiny pin feathers that are a real pain. So after just 1 season of doing this on an amateur / somewhat limited basis, that's what I found. Duck wax with an assembly line process is the way to go. So tell your friends, tell Santa Claus. That's the way to go. And thanks for listening. Good night.